While there are many theories surrounding the Lord of the Rings series, one of the most interesting suggests that Gollum may have killed Frodo's parents. But before I try and enter the Shire to get the scoop, but Gandalf stands in my way and shouts, "You shall not pass!" I'd like to say hello guys and gals, I'm Nick, and welcome to 30's Feedback. So, with as much world building and history as there is in The Lord of the Rings, some questions and mysteries related to the lore continue to linger. Naturally, there's no shortage of fan theories offering possible explanations for them. One of these unexplored elements of the franchise relates to Frodo's past before the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring. His backstory is crucial to the narrative of the Lord of the Rings saga, although there are parts of it that are still ambiguous. It's well known that Bilbo brought Frodo up, encouraged his adventurous spirit and introduced him to the Elvish languages. Frodo then follows in Bilbo's footsteps when he is swept up in his quest to destroy the One Ring alongside Merry, Pippin, Sam and the others. As for what led to Bilbo taking Frodo in and setting this story up, that's only been partially explained. Frodo's parents died years before the events depicted in Fellowship of the Ring. However, there's more to the story of Frodo's parents' death than what meets the eye. Mysterious circumstances surround their fates in Tolkien's Lord of the Rings universe. Drogo and Primula Baggins died when Frodo was 12 years old, leading to him spending the next 9 years living with the Brandybucks before he was adopted by the Lord of the Rings Bilbo at age 21. Frodo then came of age and inherited Bag End at the age of 33 when Bilbo leaves the Shire, including the house and all of Bilbo's possessions that he did not carry with him to Rivendell. Supposedly, Frodo's parents died in a boating accident while on the Brandywine River in the Shire. While Bilbo and Frodo's peers may have many theories on how the accident occurred, including Primula pushing Drogo from the boat and him pulling her in after, Tolkien himself never fully revealed what happened in the books. To this day, the real cause of their deaths is still open to speculation, but it's without a doubt that the loss of the two is critical, as otherwise, Frodo may have never ended up in Bilbo's care and received the One Ring at all. However, there's one fan theory thus far unconfirmed that suggests that there's more to Frodo's parents' death than mere bad luck, a marital quarrel, or an accident. It's been speculated that Primula and Drogo's deaths were brought about by Gollum on his quest to find the ring again. The first fact that adds some credulity to this theory is that in the Fellowship of the Ring, Gollum reportedly reached the Brandywine River in his search for Bilbo before turning back, perhaps because he encountered Primula and Drogo. It's also understood that Gollum's only clues to Bilbo were the words Shire and Baggins. Additionally, before he was corrupted by the ring, Gollum was one of the Stores, or a hobbit who was largely associated with water and boating. Even Gandalf and Aragorn note Gollum's abilities in the water in The Lord of the Rings. With this in mind, perhaps when Gollum's pursuit of Bilbo led him to the Shire, he ran into Drogo and Primula first. With his swimming abilities, Gollum would be more than able to capsize and attack the couple, targeting them due to their surname. Some witnesses of Drogo and Primula's end reportedly saw a struggle on the water, adding further credence to this theory. If it's really true that the villain murdered Drogo and Primula, the final confrontation between Gollum and Frodo at the end of The Return of the King holds even greater meaning for Elijah Wood's character. If Gollum was the cause of Frodo's parents' death, then Frodo sending Gollum to his demise in Mount Doom is even more satisfying in that it allows Frodo to avenge his family, even if he doesn't know it. Even more so, Gollum's death at Frodo's hand is all the more poetic because of the ring's influence on them both. This would mean that Frodo's freedom from the ring is even more touching in The Lord of the Rings, as the artifact have been poisoning his life before he knew it existed. What do you guys think? Could this be true? And if so, do you think Gollum knew how Bilbo was connected to Drogo and Primula? Let me know below.